Hey guys, Oscarmini here with another review, and this time here's my review for the Infinix Hot 10T, a smartphone that offers you 90Hz refresh rate for as low as $130. I'm going to tell you guys what I think about the smartphone, the pros, the cons, and so without taking much of your time, yo guys, let's get started. Now before I jump into the specs, the features and the performance of the smartphone, let's talk about what comes in the box with this device. You get a case for the smartphone, the screen protector, an S-Club card, some paperwork, micro USB cable, a pair of earphones, a 10-watt charger, and the smartphone itself. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let's move over to the specifications for the Infinix Hot 10T. You're getting yourself a 6.82-inch HD Plus Ultra Smooth display with a 90Hz refresh rate, a 720p resolution. This smartphone runs on the Helio G75 processor, which is a chipset from MediaTek. You get 4GB of RAM and a 64GB of internal storage or 128GB of internal storage, depending on the variant you get. The battery capacity here is 5000 mAh and it runs up to 4G in terms of the connectivity. You get a fingerprint sensor, which is of course standard, a 48 megapixel sensor for the camera, and that's the main sensor, and that's basically all there is about the specifications on here. Now let's delve in and see for ourselves if the specs match up what you pay for, that's for the smartphone, and also if the smartphone is any good, starting with the build quality. The Infinix Hot 10T is actually made out of plastic with this patterned looking rear design. The rear feels smooth and isn't a fingerprint magnet, as opposed to what you presume by watching this video right now on your screen. It does handle the print quite well. You have a triple camera setup at the rear, the horizontally centered fingerprint sensor, and the Infinix branding down there. Now the bottom side houses the 3.5mm jack ports, which we are familiar with, a mouthpiece opening, micro USB ports, of course a downside for me, and the downfiring speaker grill here. You also have a dedicated micro SD card slot to the left with the dual SIM trays here, while the right side has a volume rocker and also the power button just below that. The front side has this huge 6.82-inch display, something I'll touch on in a bit, with a dewdrop notch. Also, you get an LED flash which doubles as the charging indicator. In terms of the design and build quality here, this is standard for the price, something you should expect. I think they did play it safe in terms of design here too. Now back to the display. Display on here is a 6.82 HD Plus display with a 90Hz refresh rate and 120Hz touch sample rate. The quality is above average here and gives you a colorful rendition of images. Now for context, when you compare the smartphone's display against the Samsung Galaxy A12 here, I actually do prefer the Infinix's display, especially when you consider the high refresh rate on the smartphone. But the Galaxy here gives you a brighter display than the Infinix Hot 10, but generally I tend to lean towards the display on the Hot 10T here because of that high saturated image you get from this display. A 5000 mAh battery capacity coupled with a 10-watt charger, which is included in this box, is what you get from this smartphone. I know 10-watt charging might not be the best right now, and it will take you about 3 hours to juice this device from 0 to 100. But one thing you should consider here is the fact that this battery will last you through a full day of use, and sometimes might even take you to the next day depending on how you use the smartphone. So charging on here shouldn't be a problem. About 8 hours screen on time is what you should expect from the Infinix Hot 10T. So the price. You can actually get the Infinix Hot 10T for 72,000 Naira or $150, and that would be for the 128GB 4GB RAM variant. While the 64 4GB variant, which I have here, goes for 64,400 or $135. Honestly, you'd barely find a smartphone in this region and around the same price point with as much performance and processing like this smartphone. Now in terms of the performance, it is right up there with other devices when compared around this price point. The Hot 10T handles light use like a champ, for instance checking your emails, social media streaming, and all those kind of stuff. Now it doesn't stop there. Everything basically runs smooth on this smartphone, all thanks to the hardware upgrade this year. Now you have a high refresh rate on the smartphone, that's the Helio G75 processor, 4GB of RAM. And this makes running even heavy games like PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile, and the likes an enjoyable experience and without hiccups actually. Meanwhile, Android 11 and XOS 7.6 are what you get from the smartphone. Do I personally love XOS? Well, it's not my favorite Android skin. The bloatware apps are a handful and should be toned down on the smartphone. When it comes to the cameras here, you get a 48 megapixel sensor for the main camera, and you also get a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Now you also have an extra AI cam for low light capability. An LED flash can also be seen at this camera module from this rear. The front-facing camera, on the other hand, is an 8 megapixel lens, also accompanied with a front-facing LED flash. If there's something I can say about the cameras here, they are pretty much versatile, and for a phone at this price point, you're getting what you pay for. As long as you have good lighting, you get good looking photos, colorful with good exposure. And the front-facing camera might not be the best thing out there, but it gets the job done. For me, the rear camera is definitely the strength here. Videos can be recorded at up to 2K in resolution for both the front and the rear cameras. So, what's my take on the Infinix Hot 10T? This is an incredible smartphone with lots of features and amazing performance. That's with the price and view. Now, design might not be the best out there, or maybe might not be that exciting, but it's something we're familiar with and doesn't suck. You have good camera capabilities on the smartphone, even with low light feature in the camera app, and that amazing refresh rate for the display. I mean, a lot of bang for your money. The only thing I can complain about here would be the fact that XOS comes bundled with lots of bloatware applications, which are not really necessary here. Micro USB also is yet another thing I don't like on the smartphone. We should USB-C everything in 2021. But other than those, this is actually an amazing smartphone. Now, what are your thoughts on the Infinix Hot 10T? Let me know in the comment section below. I really love to hear from you guys. Do not forget to like this video if you did find it helpful. Other than that, it's goodbye, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Cuídate.